to Ryan Blaney for the Wood Brothers. Wow.
So I got another episode of this. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to do, but Blaney for sure. Might do Larson, since he's next in points after this. Some other people, I don't know. But for sure Blaney today, obviously. But on Twitter I made a poll. If you don't know how to get there, it's in the description of my channel. I'll put it in the description of this video too, but it's for a new picture. I'm going to test it out on Twitter, whichever one gets more votes by tomorrow. And it might be the new picture for the channel. I don't know yet, but go check it out. Go vote, whichever one you like more. To start off as my Twitter picture, and it might move over to my YouTube picture over the Chase Elliott with a Jimmy Johnson beard. That might get replaced by something else, so you should go check that out. But let's get right into it. The Ryan Blaney, why he will win the championship in 2018. This season, he's had a pretty decent season. He's got 6 top 5s, 13 top 10s. He's led 586 laps. That's pretty solid. That puts him 4th or 5th in laps led this season. He's 586 led. He has 5 stage wins, which is pretty good. So he led a lot of laps early in the season. Lost a little bit of speed in the car later throughout the season. They have 2 wins this year. 2 pole wins. Yeah, you thought I was talking about race wins. The 3rd race of the season at Las Vegas, the first Las Vegas race. And then the first Pocono race as well, the race that they were defending the win. He has 1 career win at Pocono, obviously. But, yeah, he's had a pretty okay year. He did just get a top 5 in the playoff opener at Chicago. Or no, Las Vegas. I'm sorry. Las Vegas, he just got a top 5. Man, I can't believe I just said that. I'm so sorry. But overall, a pretty solid season for that 12 team. They just got to get some. They got to get themselves a win. I think they need some momentum, more playoff points. Obviously, if they do advance to the next round. So obviously, a win is 5 playoff points. They need one of those. They currently have 7 playoff points due to the 5 stage wins and also the finish in the regular season points. They got some playoff points from that. So if they get a win, let's say they get a win. Let's say they win Richmond or the Roval. They have 12 playoff points, and let's say they win stage, so they got 13. That's a big gain. That's almost double what they just had. And let's say a guy that advances, like let's say Kyle Larson advances. He now has a 9-point advantage over Larson, assuming Larson doesn't get any playoff points. That's a big deal. These playoff points are a big deal, as we saw in the first race. Kevin Harvick, he wrecked out, finished 39th in the first race. He's still got a, 40-point advantage over the cut line? I mean, other guys did have issues which helped him, but still, he's still 40 points above the cut line, basically. So these playoff points are such a big deal that you can have a bad race and you can still have a pretty solid advantage over the guys below you. So I think Blaney, he needs to get some more playoff points, as I've said in basically everyone's video. But honestly, they just need a win. They need to get some momentum going their way, and obviously winning, they need to show that they can beat these other playoff drivers. They need to show they can beat Truex. They need to show they can beat Kyle Busch. They need to show they can beat Kevin Harvick. And they need to show they can beat their teammate who's won 3 straight races, Brad Keselowski. They need to show that they can beat these guys and be competitive and run in the top 5 and contend for wins and even beat these guys. So if they can do that, they got a good shot at it. They've run pretty good at Kansas in the past, which is a playoff race. They got a stage win there last year, and then this year they were running top 5 when they made contact with Larson and crashed. And then Texas in 2017, Blaney, he won 2 stages there, had some pit road issues, and then some contact with a lap car that kind of, it didn't ruin his day because he still got 11th or something, but it made the race not as enjoyable for him just due to the fact that they didn't finish as good as their car was. And then last year, I think they got top 10 at Martinsville in the playoffs. They've run well at some of these places. Obviously, this year he is the 3rd team Penske car. Last year he was in the Wood Brothers car, but it's still the same team, same crew chief. Well, same crew chief at least, but So this team's been together. So if they want to win the championship, build up these playoff points, run consistently well, and get yourself a win. If this 12 team can get themselves a win, I think that's scary for the rest of the field because, man, they could go off, and that would be really scary. I mean, we've seen what Brad can do. We've seen the talent that Blaney's had, and I think people need to watch out for that. So, man, Blaney, if he can get his second career win, get some more playoff points, we could see him in the championship 4 contending for a championship. He could get it done in Miami. Yeah. He's shown speed at 1.5 miles in the past, as I said, Kansas and Texas. But, yeah. That's all I have for today. Tomorrow there won't be a video, but Friday will most likely be the race preview. And maybe I think both the college football preview and the race preview will come that day. And then, well, I take that back. Maybe the race preview will come Saturday night, or Saturday morning rather, since it's Saturday night race. But you'll figure out soon. You will figure out soon. So get prepared for that. Ryan Blaney championship case. There you go. As I said, go check out the poll on Twitter and vote for which one you want the Twitter picture to be, and it might be the new YouTube picture, logo, whatever you want to call it. Once again, I don't own that stuff. I do not own any of the pictures in this video, any of the companies, logos, etc. Any of that. I don't own it. I just don't. I'm getting that clear. I don't want to be sued for copyright stuff. Thank you for watching. I got myself a video, or get yourself another video of mine right here. And then there's another one right here. And then if you want to subscribe, click on my face. That would be awesome. Just click on my face. Yeah. Thank you for watching.